Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, lens cap. Alright, today I will be showing you how to make this gorgeous flower heart wreath. Alright, so all you're going to need is one of these heart wreaths. I got these at Dollar Tree. It's just make sure that the filling okay, I'm not sure I'm making myself very clear here, but make sure that it is has all of these little sections in it. Now you can definitely find the regular heart wreaths year-round at Dollar Tree. Usually these kind are only available during Valentine's Day, so stock up when you can find them. But you can also take the regular wreath forms that you can get from Dollar Tree, and what you do is you just take some wire and then put wire down each one of these little lines, both directions, and then you can create the same grate that this one has. So what you're going to need besides the wreath frame, you're obviously going to need flowers that you're going to want to use, and then zip ties. This is a no glue project. So this one is when I am about halfway, well, almost all the way done with it. I just have left open this one little section down here that I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fill in. So you're going to take whatever flowers you choose. Now you can leave the leaves on them like I did, or not. That is completely up to you. So you're going to want to find where you're going to put it, and then you're just going to put that in. You're going to take your zip ties, make sure your flower is set where you want it, and then you just pull the zip tie down, and it will hold it in place. Tie it as tight as you want it, and then just take your scissors, clip that off. Now, as you may have noticed, it's still a little bit loose, and that's okay. All you do, take that other one, the rest of the stem, and do the same thing. Just zip tie it down. And there you go. Now it won't move. Each flower will take 2 zip ties, so make sure you have enough zip ties. Then you're going to want to just push it down, and there you go. And then you pick up your next one, do the same thing until your sections are completely filled in. And you do occasionally, as you're doing this, want to look in. Okay, you're going to fold that down a little bit. Now you definitely occasionally want to flip it over and check your section to see how it's looking, because you don't need as many flowers as you might think. Now I had all of these flowers already, so I'm not sure exactly how many I used. I think on each one I used 15 bundles. And then if you think that you need more, just keep adding until it looks the way that you want it to. Remember, this is your project. Do it the way that you think it should be done. You're the boss. This is your project. So you're just going to keep doing it until it's full to your liking. So there again, just keep adding the zip ties. You're going to need 2 for each flower. So you're going to need however many flowers you put on here. Just make sure that you're calculating the amount of zip ties that you need. Now, honestly, I also had a bunch of zip ties on hand, so I didn't have to go buy any. So I'm not really sure how many I used. But you know what? It's completely up to you, because you might decide you want to fill it in with something different than I did. You might want to put greenery in yours, which is totally completely fine. Like I said, this is your project, completely up to you. You are the boss. I am just showing you some different ways that you can add these flowers in. Now, not using glue makes this a project that you can use and reuse. So, you know, if you change your decor colors and you decide, ew, that wreath does not match the aesthetic I'm going for now, totally just cut the zip ties off and you're ready to rock and roll. Make another one. And because we're not using glue, you can always reuse these flowers as well. So basically, I'm just crafting from what I had available at home. And you can do that as well. Now, I'm showing you how you can use zip ties to secure these. You could probably use rope, some of the twine to do the same thing if you want to. I'm sure that you could use glue if you wanted to, but I think using glue would take a lot longer. This is a project that you can do. It took me, to make my other one, the one I showed you at the beginning, I was watching an episode of Treehouse Masters when I did that project, so it was under an hour or around an hour to put that one together. So it's not a time-consuming process. I mean, if you put a bazillion flowers on here, you know, it's going to take you a lot longer to put those in the process. But I will go ahead, before I post this video, I will go ahead and count how many zip ties I used and how many flowers I used. So I will put that in the description section, so you will have that information. And when you're placing your zip ties, you know, if you have some that are loose, definitely add the stem into the zip tie you are attaching, and that will help that to completely cover up that, secure that. Sorry, forgot what I was saying. All right, so this is what your finished project has the ability to look like. Now, if you want to put include the flowers in yours, I did, just so they looked a little more real. And now I'm just kind of pulling out some of the stems. So there's a pop of color in there. Now, peach is one of my favorite colors. That and mint green, as I've talked about before. So I'm choosing colors that match my decor and my style. If that is not your choice and your style, that's completely up to you. Like I said before, this is your project. You are the boss. You choose everything about it. What colors you use, what flowers you use. Now, as you can see, between the two wreaths that I made, I use different flowers. So this one I use roses. I'm not sure what kind of flower that one is, but that's totally different than my first one. Which in this one, I use all roses. Now this is a lighter pink color that I've also added peach in with the white. So like I said, two different styles. You can use all one kind of flower if you would like, or use two different kinds. Whatever you choose, this is your project. Alrighty, well, there you go. I will leave in the description section how many flowers I used for each project and how many zip ties I used, so that you'll have an idea of what you'll need to make this project if you decide to take that on. All right, well, thank you for your time. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm to find me. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.